Good evening. The stones may be old, but they are chiseled afresh. The civilization may be ancient, but it is born again. The people may be young, but they never forget. The day may be like any other, but it marks a new dawn. Seven empires, seven. Seven empires came and went, but one civilization stood its ground. This day, in many ways, redefines our civilization. But to understand how, we first probably need to define it. So, what is civilization? How do you define it? Is it an idea to be thrust upon the subjects so they can carry it forward? Is it the placement of forks on the left and spoons on the right of resplendent crockery? Is it sartorial splendor? Is it words uttered or written? Is it science? Is it ease of living? Is it consumption? Is it money? Many of the worst tyrants who've killed millions, wiped off entire races, even continents, have been poets, artists, proponents of science. But would you call their endowments as promoting or harboring a civilization? To me, the mark of a civilization is this unquenchable thirst of man to demand justice for his ancestors, to correct a historical wrong. For that exemplifies a continuity, an idea, a memory that can never be erased, that is worth fighting for and preserving. It makes justice greater than the sum of its parts. And that is why civilizations are not fleeting like empires. To demand justice for a people who are dead for hundreds of years, half a millennium, it is almost as though you can feel their pain, their suffering, their destruction that has transcended the limits of body and time. And that is why history is a medicine. That is why catharsis is a cure. And today, when I see the rights of our ancestors being reclaimed, I see this as a catharsis, as a deliverance of justice to my ancestors who were wronged. I said history is a medicine. Well, it has been a very bitter medicine for the Hindus. Our leaders feared the consecration of Somnath would herald Hindu revivalism, and we stayed silent. Our leaders gave away the most sacred Krishna Janamsthan fraudulently to the predatory Eidgah side, and we stayed silent. Our leaders promulgated the evil Places of Worship Act to deny us our legitimate right to reclaim our temples, and we stayed silent. The Nandi outside Gyanvyapi smiles. The baby Krishna buried under the steps of the Jahanara mosque stirs. 500 years, 20 generations before us were forced to see the Babri Masjid instead of the Ram Temple. The 21st generation will see the Ram Temple instead of the Babri Masjid. The time has come. The deliverance has come. It is confounding to me because I consider myself but a bunch of cells, here today, gone tomorrow, but till the time I'm alive, this concept of striving to correct a historical justice is vital for me. It defines who I am, what civilization I'm part of, that erasing my genes cannot erase my civilization. The concept of justice in many ways is like memory. It keeps getting passed on until realized. Today, it stands realized. Some advance to greatness, others return to it. We Indians do both. I had said earlier that nations weaken not because of their past, but rather by how they are taught it. For 70 years, we've been taught to forget historical injustices. From Somnath to Kashi Vishwanath, Babarpur to Bakhtiyarpur, Allahabad to Aurangabad, from Martan to Mathura, these injustices have been deliberately made visible, as though to lionize the debasement, celebrate humiliation. Not anymore. Not anymore. Remember this, that you can demolish anything but not truth. You can erase anything but not memory. You can crush anything but not spirit. You can prevent anything but not justice. You can subjugate 20 generations but not the 21st. Jai Shri Ram.